Well, on the Democratic side, Senator Bernie Sanders hoping for a win in the Hoosier state will bring renewed momentum to the campaign. The polls show a close race between Sanders and Clinton in Indiana. And despite being way behind in delegates, Sanders is vowing to take his campaign all to the Democratic convention. Does that sound familiar? Peter Doocy is live for us today from Clarksville, Indiana, with more. Hi there, Peter.
Hi, Heather. And the Clinton campaign is doing some damage control today for something the secretary said months ago when she was courting environmentalists about putting coal companies out of business because yesterday at a campaign stop, somebody who lives in coal country and says his family is really hurting right now called her out.
I just want to know how you can say you're going to put a lot of coal miners out of jobs and then come in here and tell us how you're going to be our friend.
I know that, Bo. And, you know, I don't know how to explain it other than what I said was totally out of context from what I meant.
So she says that was a misunderstanding. Clinton, though, also making waves because she hinted her husband may get a position in her administration if elected, helping bring jobs back to depressed manufacturing towns like the ones where those voters yesterday seemed very skeptical of her. But as Clinton talks about filling a cabinet, Sanders is eyeing another major Midwestern upset. We just saw him at a diner. He said that a little rain later on today shouldn't hurt him too badly. He thinks the turnout is going to be good in Indiana. We also tagged along with a Sanders volunteer here yesterday who told us that there is a sense of urgency about today's primary, but not necessarily do or die urgent, because they say if it doesn't go his way here, there's always Kentucky, where the senator is heading later on tonight. Something else about these Sanders supporters, many of them are telling us it's Bernie or bust, and that if he is knocked out of the race, they're probably going to lose interest. Many of the Sanders faithful have no plans to line up behind Hillary, and this is why.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm tired of voting for the lesser of two evils, I guess, so to say. I want to vote for who I want to vote for. So there would have to be a lot of changes.
And that volunteer also told us something interesting, that she's making a lot of Republican friends in the last few weeks because they all have something in common. They all really don't want Hillary Clinton to be president. Heather?
Wow, that's so interesting. Peter Doocy, thanks so much, and I hope you get to see your dad at that diner there in Indiana, by the way. Great to see you, Peter.